same thing. You just gotta trust, work hard every day, and what I did when I was in this age, I paid attention to details. You know, you can never be satisfied. You always have in your life, you have chapters. You know, and this is a big chapter in his life, and no matter what happens today, no matter what happens tomorrow, or no matter what happens in the draft, he gotta come out a better player. And that's the most important thing, be a better player every day.
How good is Kostas?
Kostas can be really good. He can be really good. I think, of course, we always gotta, I think I know him. He gotta work a lot of things. Gotta work his game. He can get a lot better. But I think if with the right fit, with the right team, he can do great things in the NBA.
Do you give him that honest feedback as a brother? Are you able to share that with him?
Always, always, always. I was in Phoenix actually 2 weeks ago, working out with him. Trying to make him better every day. He's been playing against me since we were little kids. And what I'm happy about him, he gets better every day.
Let's talk about your brand new coach, Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah, Mike Bud.
Yeah. So it was reported that you actually had a breakfast meeting with him before it was made official that he was going to be the new head coach. What did you guys discuss in that meeting, and what do you know about your new coach?
You know, I know a lot. He's a great coach. He was the coach of the year 2015-2016 season. We had a great conversation. We talked about the game plan, how he views me as a player, how he can help this team. Had a lot of tough questions for him, but it was fun. I'm excited to play for him, but that was it.
Did he promise you'd start?
But isn't that a big sign that your organization felt high enough of you that you could be a person that talks to him before it's made official that this is the new head coach? I mean, what did that mean for you, for the Bucks to say, we'd love you to meet this guy?
Yeah, it meant a lot. Obviously, I'm not the guy that's gonna make the decision.
Right.
We can reverse that. Like the front office is not gonna tell him how to shoot a jump shot. I do my job, they do their part. But it was great having a conversation with him. As I say, it was great having a conversation with him, and that was pretty much it.
When did the new Greek Freak ones come out? Is that a thing still? When is your shoe hitting the
I hope they come out 2019. They'd be really nice.
What do you think about right now going through players' minds? And you know you have your brother out here at the Combine, but going through a talent evaluation process, you got a lot of people looking at you, a lot of eyes on you. I mean, how do you keep composure and stay poised in environments like this?
You got to play hard. You can't complain. You cannot whine. You just got to go out there, play hard, and everything will take care of itself.
Jonathan, when you look back on Giannis and finding him and going through all the tape you go through, who else would you say comes to mind that you found like Giannis? I mean, I know there's been nobody quite like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but who else have you seen kind of in that mold in your career?
Well, going back, what gave me the confidence, you know, to go out and watch Giannis and get on a plane and really evaluate him thoroughly was Thabo Sefolosha. I think that was a long time ago, back in 2004, 2005. I got a tip saying there's a kid here playing in France. He's from Switzerland. You got to come watch him. And we really honed in strongly on him. And I felt like he was going to be a pretty good NBA player. And he ended up rising, being a late lottery pick, and he's still in the NBA today. So, you know, there's sleepers all over the globe, and you have to keep your eyes open at all times. And, you know, these guys get better all the time. They're players from Europe. These guys are hungry. They want to make it, and they want to get their family to a better level. And so that's why I spend as much time traveling as I do. I'm getting on a plane tonight. I'm going to Belgrade to watch the EuroLeague Final Four, because not just for Luka Doncic, but also for the junior tournament as well. You know, there's a 16-year-old All-Star game. You don't know who you're going to find there. Right. And you start keeping tabs on these guys, and you follow them throughout their careers. And who knows, maybe one of them will become the next Giannis. You just got to keep following.
What did you think right away when you saw him? I know when you traveled over there, you said, hey, you know, intriguing and all that. But what did you think the very first time?
I was amazed by his feel for the game, and that's the one thing that really stood out to me. He was raw. He wasn't a very good shooter. He was just an okay ball handler. His body had a long ways to go. You know what? He isn't the athlete that he is now. Nowhere close, actually. And so, the feel for the game was there when you combine that size and that length with the intangibles that he has, his family background, knowing how hard it was to get to where he is now. that gave me confidence in saying this guy has a real chance to be a first-round pick.
Giannis, it's funny because in that video you said, you know, I like to watch video of KD, and Magic Johnson is a guy that I look up to. Now you probably know Magic Johnson. You played against KD. I mean, what's it like now to be in the middle of the NBA and knowing that that was one of the dreams that you had when we watched that video in 2013?
You know, whenever I watch that video and of what I've accomplished, and it's just hard work that paid off. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud that, you know, I can show these young kids what it takes to be great. You know, as you see, I came from nothing. This guy came in an interview. He didn't know who I was, but you know, with hard work every day, you gotta listen. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to details. You know, you can make it to the big stage. You can play against these players.
Right.
I was playing on 2K actually with KD and Magic Johnson, and yet after I was playing against him. So that was pretty big to me. So I was hungry. I wanted more, and I just do not want to play just against him. I want to be better than him. You know, and I'm going to put the work in, and hopefully I can achieve that.
What's it like when you go back to Greece now? Do you ever get to go back home?
It's fun. Yeah, I'll go back home every summer. It's fun.
Everyone knows you.
Yeah, everybody knows me. But it's fun just going back, seeing my friends, and enjoying my neighborhood.